we can start with a case study to understand what power is, what authority is, and what work politics is. Let's go through this for 5 minutes. Suraj, can you explain what this case study is about?
Case study was about Kabir, an administrative officer who is in charge of the vehicles of the organization and also the guest house. So the case was his superior, that is Rakesh Gupta, wanted the company car for his personal use, and thus Kabir refused to give the car for his personal use as it is against his duties. So later the senior approached the superior office and asked and informed about this incident, and the superior has the Kabir wanted to recommend a person of his relative for the organization. So
I think that may be different, someone else.
Mr. Gupta asked Kabir for the car, but Kabir refused because it would delay his office work to go to the bank. So he was the GM was upset and he approached his boss to give the car. So that boss is Srivastava. So he wanted one of his relatives to be in the office. So he wanted the support of Mr. Gupta. What he did was to gain his support of Mr. Gupta, he fired Kabir and said that if he showed disobedience, he would be transferred to the stores.
Here, Mr. Gupta want one of his relatives in this company, so he wants to accept the order of Mr. Srivastava. So we can come to the answers of the last 3 questions after I explain authority, power, politics, and all. What is authority? Can anyone? Authority is the control delegated to someone or the position given to some individuals of a company. Okay. Here, Mr. Kabir was working as a administrative department officer. Is the authority there? Also, the GM is the authority there. Gupta is authority there. He has a position there. He has the right to manage them and ask them to perform some duties. Okay. Next, we can say what is power. Power is the ability to influence the behavior of the people and to make them what they want to do, this authority want to do. Power means the influence of the behavior of others, the subordinates, and make them what the boss want to do. Okay, and also prefer not to do something against his will or the company's will. That is power. Okay, authority and power is connected. Sometimes, always the authority needs some power. Otherwise, it is not easy to manage the organization. If the CEO or the authority have some power, it is easy to manage the workers, and there is a cooperation between the workers. Also, there is no miscommunication here. If otherwise the authority doesn't have any power, the subordinates may be lazy, the work will not be done accurately. Also, this power can be negatively affect the organization by the negative use of this authority. Okay. Also, I am going through the work politics now. Work politics is something that the power and the social networking in an organization, power and social networking in an organization is used to achieve some goals that is needed for organization or sometimes that is needed for the individuals. So this work politics may be benefit the authorities, individuals, authorities, or the organization. We can use positively and negatively this work politics and power. Work politics may sometimes the negative use of power may cause the negative effect in the organization. It may scarce some of the resources. Also, this work politics is used for some work politics. We can say example, some subordinates may take some attention from the higher officials by giving some rewards, by giving some public praise to them, and to take some power like this. I just show this case study to work politics is here. Srivastava and Rakesh Gupta. We can see Rakesh Gupta is going to do something that Srivastava want. He is giving the car to make one of his relatives to the company as an employer. That is why he is ready to give the car against the company's rules. Okay, so I think you understand all these work politics, power and authority. Any doubts? Can anyone example what power was used by Kabir? Just simple words. I don't need things. Personal power. He is doing right to the company's rule. He is not against the rule. What power Mr. Srivastava was using? Just I don't need terms. Just tell me. Just tell me in a sentence or just brief. What is he doing? Forcing, threatening him. Okay, threatening him to do according to his needs. What was the game Kabir played when Srivastava ordered the car? In any organization, in every organization, there is some authority or union is there, workers union or officers union to support the needs or interest of this group, to protect them from terminating and all. Okay, I think you may understand what authority is, power is, and what politics is. Can Shahbaz tell me what is power?
Power can be said as any right a person has, like he can show to other person, like influence other person can be said as a power.
Influence of the behavior and making them what they want, what the power influencer want to do. Okay, and can Shamil tell me what authority is?
Authority is a position of a person to order something from others to do a particular job.
He have some rights and duties. He is holding a position. He have control over the organization or control over that particular position. Administrative officer, financial officer, like that, HR manager and all. Can you tell me what is work politics is?
Regarding that, what is going like what other people are thinking about the organization.
I hope you all understand this. I am going to basis of power or otherwise sources of power, or otherwise these powers are come from where? We want to study that. In every situation, the power may be different according to that situation. The manager or the boss uses different power in different situations. Okay, we can start with some formal powers. Nasmi is already explained this legitimate power. legitimate power is that it is related to the individual's position. The individual has the right to ask to force them to do the duties. He has the right over the subordinates under him. Maybe he is a CEO, maybe he is an administrative officer, like I said. It is a simple term. Legitimate power is the just simple power who authority has. Authority has simple control over the all his subordinates. That's the legitimate power shows. Next is reward power. Reward power is the boss or the position holding person should have the power to give the rewards to the individuals or the subordinates who perform well in the organization, such as incentives, such as the great promotion, great demotivation and all. Okay, reward power always appreciate the subordinates and perform and helps to perform very well. We already studied coercion in the law. Anyone remember what is that coercion? Ansu, please.
Coercion law means committing or threatening to commit something against forbidden by law.
When we say the one person is use the coercive power, that person threatened or forced him to perform some duties. He will say you should have to do that, otherwise you will be terminated. You would have to complete this task. You have to achieve this task before 2-3 days. Otherwise, you would have to be demotivated, or you should have to be. You will doesn't get the promotion, and that all. There is informational power. This power comes when some members in the organization who have some secrets or information about the company, who that the information doesn't know to others. We can say examples. I don't know it's correct myth or fact. I just heard I just see in some Instagram post that only 3 or 4 people know the Coca-Cola's recipe. Okay, that is information is limited to 3 or 4 persons. If this information is leaked from one person to next, that information power will be lost. Okay, he will have, when the information is that secret or he is holding, he have the power and he will get the good position in that industry. If this is lost, his power and all persons will be lost. Next is personal powers. It is related to individuals. Expert power. First is expert power. Nasmi explained more about this. Expert power is something when new gen, the organization needs more skilled laborers. Okay, every industry needs some specialized and skilled laborers for performing the task very easily. So we need experts in every position. In the new times, there is a problem occurring. If someone is very specialized in that area, he is working in a particular position for 3-4 years, and he said he is a most influencing man there, and he should be essential there in that company to perform their duties. And he may say there is an offer from the next company, he may get 100% hike in the salary, and he is giving the notice that I was resigning to the company. So the company may force to give him that salary because he is the main person there, expert there. If the expert power is expert power is mainly based on his knowledge and specialized skills. If he have good knowledge and good skills, he can apply that expert power in the organization. Referent power. Referent power is something when one people in the organization, maybe this group have any natural leader. Okay, I am citing another instance. This group have any natural leader or something. Maybe one person with good qualities and believes so many people will trust him, and the industry is going to terminate him. That will affect the other persons also. He has a good following in that industry. He should have to be, when he is terminated, it will affect the others also. There is a chance of resigning, there is a mass resigning from the organization. So there is referent power occurred. So Sa says, I think I don't know. So Sa said there is a referent power is some power connected to someone. If according to Sa said about the vice chancellor and his PA. Okay, if he shows that power to everyone, when there is a good team. If I am telling an example, maybe the VC is not good, and others his staffs are very good and performing very well in this building this college. And when the VC is removed, the all staffs may be removed. Okay, there is a chance of they all getting resigned. That is referent power. I think you may all have understand this. I want anyone to conclude with this all. Sorry.
So there are mainly two bases of powers. First one is formal power, then another one is personal power. Under formal power, there is legitimate power, reward power, cohesive power, and informational power. Then legitimate power is mainly based on the position. Then reward power is like if you work differently, provide reward such as tangible and intangible. And cohesive power.
Can you tell me what is cohesive power?
Means the forcing of an environment to do the particular work by the direction.
What is informational power? Nasmi.
Information power is the power that an individual holds in an organization because of the skill or the information that he has in the.
What is expert power? What is referent power? Nidesh. Avinash.
Referent power is the power of person use the power of other person who is superior about them. Give an example here.
I think you all have understand these terms: power, politics, authority, basis, and power, and all. Thanks.